Rajasthan District Court exam exercise 33 at the speed of 100 words per minute. Be ready. Start. Cruelty is vaguely defined in law as it carries cultural values about animal suffering. The animal rights movement and legal jurisprudence state that cruelty is characterized by unacceptably high animal suffering. In Animal Welfare Board of India versus A. Nagaraj, the Supreme Court ruled that animal suffering caused for legitimate purposes is not cruelty. The popular and judicial conceptions of cruelty and which animals need to be protected from it continue to be coded in Brahmanical ideas of suffering, legitimacy, and proportionality. For instance, cruelty was cited as the reason for banning dog meat trade in Nagaland. Alleged inhuman killing methods were used on stray dogs. However, the imposed ban was not on the inhuman killings methods to address cruelty, but an arbitrary and disproportionate prohibition on all dog meat. Meanwhile, laws prohibit only inhuman killing methods for other animals such as poultry and cattle instead of blanket meat bans. Stop para. Criminal studies dispel the notion of deterring crimes through increased penalties and stringent criminal laws. Therefore, higher penalties may be unlikely lower the cruel incidents of animal murder and puppy violence. The POCA is then yet another tool for the police to criminalize communities that traditionally earn their livelihoods from animal labor by vilifying these interactions as cruelty. Given the police's selective information enforcement and proposed higher penalties, there is a grim possibility of criminalization further producing marginalization. The Sapera and Madari communities, formerly criminalized tribes characterized today as denotified tribes, are traditionally snake charmers and performers with monkeys, respectively. POCA and wildlife protection laws frame these communities as offenders facing imprisonment without providing rehabilitation opportunities. POCA is commonly implemented by the police such that dominant caste families who invite snake charmers home for the annual Hindu festival of Nag Panchami escape sanction. Stop para. It is an established legal principle that punishment should be commensurate with the seriousness of the offense. However, the sliding scale of sentencing is often disproportionate due to cultural influences on criminal law. In recent years, the legitimization of Brahminical morality has led to the penalty for unlicensed cattle slaughter in Gujarat, leading to higher imprisonment than for certain kinds of culpable homicide. Other laws coded in similar cultural values, such as excise and gambling laws, disproportionately criminalize marginalized communities. The police use their wide discretionary powers to commonly extort and harass vulnerable individuals. The judiciary may also be complicit in entrenching cultural values. Mere alcohol possession is routinely denied bail by lower courts. Stop para. Members of the animal rights movement belong to elite castes and classes. Over a period of time, they have assumed the status of being a pressure group of sorts. They requested increased POCA penalties to balance human needs with animal interests. Yet, their scales of balance fail to consider the lives of lower caste and class communities. These groups have little engagement with indigenous cultures which have advanced and nuanced practices of respecting all sentiments beings. It is modern society that grades its priorities of care of animals by demeaning characterizations of wildlife, cattle, domestic pets, vermin, etc. Such animal rights activism has also previously framed Adivasis as encroachers and poachers, invisibilizing tribal communities' contemporaneous symbiosis with all animal life and their crucial role in wildlife existence. The anti cruelty animal rights movement is not seeking POCA amendments to enforce stringent rules or strict enforcement against large scale industrial operations such as factory farms that profit off the cruelty of millions of animals. Instead, it counts among its chief successes the banning of animal drawn carts in Delhi and Mumbai. These punching down strategies lay bare its inability to challenge institutionalized animal cruelty. Stop. Hope you like the dictation. If you like the dictation, please like, subscribe, share with other, press the bell icon for more updates. Thank you.